My name's Cameron. I'm from Aberdeen. Flew over yesterday to Dublin. Travelled by train here today. I've been here 2 years ago as well with a similar sort of injury, and today basically come here again. It's got a little flared up again, the injury, so I came here today to sort of get it checked out again and get it fixed. Yeah, so initially I got told by a doctor or a physio or someone that I had osteitis pubis, and I didn't actually know the first 2 years of my injury, so that was why it took so long to get back because I didn't know what it was. And so then I just do my own research, do my own Google, and I noticed there was a Hearts player, Hearts a team in Scotland. He had an injury and he was sent to like Austria to see a specialist, and Shane put an article in the Edinburgh News saying I can fix him in a day with the same injury I had. He said, bring it to me, I'll fix him in one day. And then so I said, all right, who's this? Like, who's saying that sort of stuff? Like, these injuries usually take a long time to sort of come back from. Who can fix me in one day? So I looked, and then as you do, someone my age, I just went on Instagram, typed in his name, seen like 20k followers. He's obviously got a bit of backing behind him, like he's obviously not a blabbermouth or whatever. So basically got in touch, explained to him what I was going through, because I mean 2 years out, not knowing what was wrong with me is obviously really hard. So got in touch with him. He gave me the team. Back then it was COVID, so it was a lot harder to get over. So it did take a while to come, and then eventually things got lifted, and I was able to come over here. And then basically the first time I came, it was all like surreal, like putting on the audio visual goggles and like for the first hour, and then yeah, it was like something I'd never really experienced before. And then doing putting the machines on me and the hand stuff, like basically reshaping my whole body, like that was something I'd never experienced. I mean, it wasn't pleasant at the time, but I mean, just as soon as you stand up, you feel like a lot lighter. You look at your body, you feel more upright, more better posture. And then doing the rehab stuff there. Even when I got back home, I was still doing it like once a week continuously up till still doing it now. So then when it flared up again, I knew the first person to come to was here to try to get it fixed again. With coming here today, apparently my posture wasn't too bad. It's all my breathing that's the problem. Like, I still feel like maybe I was a wee bit out of line because doing the stuff he'd done, even though it said it had no effect, I still feel a lot better. And then and then obviously breathing's something I need to work on. But then he threw me on a watt bike, which I've not had much to experience with before. And I mean, I started off thinking I was flying, thinking I was maybe fit, and then, but trust me, until I had that honey 2 minutes ago, I was dying. doing the rehab, feeling like I was going to pass out or throw up. Like, it was tough. It put me right through my paces, but like, obviously that's a good thing. And then now I'm doing some sprinting here, and I still feel obviously a slight twinge, but that can be helped with the rehab stuff. It's nothing like I was feeling before. So being able to sprint up and down, feeling light, feeling a lot better. Obviously that's a good thing. I mean, I've spoken to people in Scotland, and they always ask me like, because I was done. Everyone thought I was retired. I was done football, but they always ask me like, how did he fix you in one day? Like, what could he have possibly done? And I can't explain it. I can't explain the machines and that because I don't see it. I just feel it. But no, I've already spoke to people in Scotland who like they're always out with a groin injury or like they're always like hip injuries or like their osteitis pubis as well, and they're taking like 2 years like I was to come back. I say just go to Ireland. And I'll say some people don't want to put in the effort to come actually over here and do it, but first thing I say to them is he'll fix you like that, and if he doesn't, then the exercises you do after will have you way better chance than any sort of physio or chiropractor really that I've ever come across would.